Just kidding. It's just me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your long-awaited apartment tour. I know so many of you guys have been asking in my Instagram DMs to give you sneak peeks, which I feel like I almost pretty much did a room tour. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at Bougie Rouge. You can click on the NYC apartment highlight reel in my bio to see all those clips. But anyways, back to this apartment tour video. I live in Manhattan by myself in a studio apartment. It's about 320 to 350 square feet, and that's because I measured it myself, so I have room for error. And it is a pre-war luxury building, meaning it doesn't have what your idea of luxury buildings in New York City have, which is like a roof deck, a gym, a pool, or like a parking space or in-unit washer dryer, anything like that. Other information about this building, I have a laundry room, which is one of my deal breakers. The only thing this place doesn't have is a dishwasher, which is fine. Grew up in an Asian immigrant family. The dishwasher was a drying rack pretty much. And I do wish there was a balcony, but I have a fire escape, so if I really want to sit outside, I can. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this studio apartment tour. When you first enter the apartment, surprise, there's actually a foyer. So it's really rare to see a formal entryway room in any New York City apartment, never mind Manhattan. And I know it sounds really strange, but this is actually a feature that really drew me into the unit. I absolutely love my little space, and look at the beautiful moldings along the wall, along the door, and it really just brings the pre-war charm into my unit, even though it's gut renovated. This room is mainly finished, however, I am considering getting a small stool where that newly bag is that you'll see right there on the right, so I can sit there and put my shoes on. Starting by the door, you have my little painting from one of my favorite vendors in the Union Square Bryant Park Winter Village, as well as my phone that serves as an intercom to my doorman. I keep my flip-flops here for laundry and dog walks, as well as my dog leashes and his poopy bag. Moving over, we have my mirror and my console table. This is one of my favorite little corners of my apartment. The mirror is super useful before I go, and I absolutely love how I've set up this area to be just a display of some of my favorite things. I included one photo of a beautiful riad in Marrakesh to tie together the whole Parisian Morocco theme of my apartment, as well as my weekly flower vase that I change every week. In this box, I have my necessities, so sunglasses, gum, face masks, lip balm, hand sanitizer, Listerine strips, and a little tester of my daily perfume. I always grab this before I go, and it helps because I change purses very often. On the bottom shelf, I have a few of my favorite things, like those shoes. You guys all know these shoes. 3 fashion books, and 3 boxes that I absolutely love. Underneath the table are my most commonly worn shoes. One of the pairs, the one that's tilted right there, is actually swapped out for a different shoe right now, but the rest are the same. And of course, the highlight of the foyer is this really ugly shoe rack. The only reason I haven't swapped it out is just budgeting purposes. It still works. It holds the majority of my shoes, and I can't really find anything else that holds that many pairs of shoes. On the doorknob of my walk-in closet are my reusable bags, mask, hat, AirPods, and my wallet. And now the star of the show, this walk-in closet. For starters, I hate the fact that my dresser takes up a third of the space, but it is what it is. Hi, it's me in the mirror here. Now, something to note, this closet is in its first iteration. It is not done. It's just what it looks like after moving in. I'm actually doing a closet reorganization video coming soon. So my favorite feature is these puck lights. I really got them just for display lights because it's quite dark in here and I'm not tall enough for the motion sensor light, but it can also be party lights. That's the motion sensor light I was talking about. Yeah, I have to jump to get that to activate sometimes. And on the right is my dresser. Now my dresser takes up way too much space, however I decided to not throw it out because it's useful. And as you can see, the counter is fully decked out with my daily necessities from sunglasses, perfume, makeup to jewelry. Keeping this on open display allows me to see what I have to accessorize my outfit and how to complement it with different eyeshadow colors and lipstick colors. So I'm not going to show you everything in my dresser since we are doing a closet revamp and reorg video, but as you can see in the top right, these are all my extra makeup palettes and lipstick colors and perfume testers because I change scents frequently. And on the left is all of my jewelry, kind of mirroring what is on top of the dresser itself. All of this needs to get cleaned up. It is a wreck in here, and I will do a video on how I Erica edit my closet space. These two shelves are a mess. I am double stacking them front and back, and it's not conducive to an organized lifestyle. It's great that I can see everything, but I will be taking myself to the Container Store and spending money on clear bins, so this just is a little bit more feasible for choosing an outfit. I have my belt hook with all of my belts, as well as this shoe organizer hanging out here. These are my flat booties and just shoes that didn't fit on the rack or any of the other makeshift shelves I have. I own 87 pairs of shoes, and that's even after throwing some out after this move. It is very tight with my hamper, the ladder, and my suitcase underneath here, so we have to Erica edit all of this. I had things hanging in terms of length and formality, so in skirts to shirts to sundresses to rompers and so forth. This was great in my previous apartment, but now that I can't really reach a lot of the things in the back, it just needs to get revamped and redone, so you'll see that in the Erica edit closet organization video. And that's my shit shelf. You can pretty much tell what it is. It's just a bunch of storage for extra things. We're not going to talk about it. And underneath it, where the puck lights are, is my purse display. I like to keep things in dust bags to keep it clean, since a lot of these are designer purses. However, I will be buying purse bins from the Container Store, hopefully, that stores all of these into a better display. Underneath is my first shoe shelf in this closet, and as you guys will see in this photo / b-roll that I'm going to put up here, I actually redid it after I shot the video so that it actually holds the heels instead of it just sitting there dirtying my nice shoe boxes. These are my Off-White or Kith sneaker collaborations and designer boots and designer shoes down here. I have my Louboutins, my Oscar de la Rentas, these glitzy Betsy Johnson heels, as well as behind this bag, like suede leather protectors and anything I need to upkeep these shoes. And I keep it hidden because they're ugly. And down here I have two makeshift shelves with tension rods, as well as all of my boots and booties underneath. Now the living space here is about 230 square feet. That is the same size, roughly, as my old room in my old 3-bedroom flex. And that was a master bedroom, just as a friendly reminder. So it sounds like a lot for a bedroom, which it is. It does not sound like a lot for a studio apartment. However, because it is a more evenly shaped rectangle, like, you know, the sides are not drastically different. One side's not extremely long compared to the width. It allows for you to do a lot with the space. Not too much, but enough. Now, I'm somebody who came in with a lot of stuff, about 15 boxes, and I was able to fit everything nicely and a little tightly in storage, like the cabinets, the closet, and whatnot. So what I love about this space is, one, the natural lighting. I have yet to live in an apartment with natural lighting, and my apartment faces south. However, the left side of it, when you walk in, is east, the right side is west. There are buildings on both sides, but I happen so to look right over two short ones. So in the morning, I don't get piercing, blinding sunlight like directly in my eyes. But let's just say within 2 hours of the sun rising, I'm up naturally because my entire apartment just has this warm, beautiful, glowing light coming in. The light pretty much lasts until 2 o'clock. Right now I have all the lights on, but if I was to turn it off, which I will show you in another clip, it's still pretty bright for being evening and an hour away from sunset. So on the right when you first enter is my second closet. Now I'm not gonna lie, the closet space in here is pretty good for most of Manhattan apartments, especially studios. This one again needs the Erica edit. You see I have my coats, blazers, skirts, fluffy robes. I have laundry equipment down here. I have my camera stuff in here for filming and recording. I have my snowboard in one corner, and then the camera's gonna pan up. You'll see I have bins of all my accessories, as well as a few surprise items, which we're just gonna let you enjoy this B-roll before you see that. Yeah, see that mess? Not cute. And I even have a stuffed minion. So again, needs to be organized. I have Halloween costumes in that corner, snowboarding gear, and all these boxes for packing and storaging. Those likely won't get changed, but this closet needs to be fixed. This apartment did not come with a dishwasher or a microwave, and this bulky, big, ginormous thing is unfortunately sitting right here. But I need a microwave, so be it. It holds my mail and my kettle. I have my candle, my hand sanitizer, tissue, and a fruit plate here always, and 2 stools on the other side of the breakfast bar. Not the best for sitting, but you know what? we're just gonna work with what we have. What I actually love about this kitchen is how big it is, despite the fact it does take up this much space. Love the breakfast bar, love the U shape. It's really good for me to cook and do things here. I also love that there's enough counter space, but not too much counter space where it's kind of excessive. And I can really keep everything here, from spices to vitamins to cooking oils to snacks to mugs, napkins, and even my over-the-sink drying rack. I love my little ventilation window, which I kept a succulent and a plant. And I have my apron hanging along with my cleaning corner. It's kind of a dead corner anyway, so I don't mind the fact that it takes up space. Dog food's up there along with storage, and my fridge is covered with coupons, a motivational quote, magnets, and this lovely collage. If you guys remember, Jenny made this for me for my birthday last year. Of course, I have my New Yorker magnet. This is the wine talking, as well as a Morocco magnet, because you need one for a Morocco and Parisian themed apartment. Also, don't forget to vote, guys. Here is my fridge. I did not clean up for this. It is actually a hot mess in there. Same with my freezer, but to be honest, not every day is going to be perfect in here, so yeah. Here's where I keep all my bowls, plates, not the neatest it has been, mugs, tumblers, some extra drink glasses. Appliances are under the microwave along with my pots and pans. Single use only, so there's really only one of each. My pantry is to the right cabinet, and so is my coffee shelf and my utility shelf, as well as the heavier plates. My medicine cabinet and my utensils cabinets are there. And now the exciting part, the bar cart. So as you can see, that lower shelf needs some work. I don't have great liquor on there, but I have my Moroccan tea glasses and 2 of each kind of glass, as well as a cocktail mixing station up here with a dip tea candle, my housewarming gift to myself, and some plants. Above that is my accent plant shelf. This is the Lac IKEA shelf. Don't recommend. As well as a plant from Rooted and 2 Trader Joe's succulents. Pray that doesn't fall, please. And now onto the living room. As you can see, the furnace ledge really doubles as a TV stand, and where I can put my decorative pieces like plants, candles, a vial of Sahara Desert sand, photos, succulents, and a Moroccan lantern. In front of that is my nesting IKEA table from my old apartment that was shared in the living space, as well as my YSL Museum book, Death & Co. cocktail book, and McKittrick Hotel book. As you know, I love Sleep No More. Here is a pile of Moroccan tile coasters, as well as a cheese board from Anthropology and a Paris Cafe candle from Linda. The infamous gallery wall. So this is my sitting area. That couch pulls out to be a futon, and I have my poof for my feet, which my dog loves. The rug and the end table are all from my living room from my previous shared apartment. Shout out to my old roommates. Hey guys. And of course, I have another Morocco coaster and a photo of the YSL, Riyadh, and Marrakesh. Now, I got 2 pillow covers from Morocco, this one and a bejeweled one, which matches the fluffy pillow, also from my previous living room, perfectly. Morocco was one of the most inspiring places I've ever been, so inevitably, I had to base my apartment style off of it. These photos, some I took, some I did not, you'll recognize the ones I posted on Instagram, are all places that I visited that I just absolutely fell in love with in Morocco, in all different cities of Morocco, actually. And each of these places has a really special place in my heart. Narrowing down the photos and finding a way to make them fit in a cool layout honestly gave me grief. And now, another thing that gives me grief, this ladder desk. I did it because I needed it and we're working from home, but honestly, I don't recommend. It's very wobbly, very difficult to build, and while it does do the job for me, it's just simply not sturdy enough. I honestly hate how my office chair looks in front of it, and it just really gets the job done for now, but this is going to be revamped hopefully one day when I'm no longer working from home. Now facing the desk is my bed. This is pretty much the same minus the duvet cover, and that headboard is just 2 inches too wide for the insert, so behind it is my extra sheet storage and all of that. Everything here is pretty much the same. I don't want to repeat it. You guys saw my previous house tour or apartment tour. To the right is my record player and bookcase, AC, another mini bookshelf that used to be a shoe rack, and my decorative dream catcher. And next to my bed is a piece of art. You will recognize it from my previous room tour. The record player I was talking about, my bookshelf of candles, miscellaneous things, my tarot cards, oracle cards, and then to the side is my mahjong set and my record players, as well as my dog bed that is temporarily here. This is truly my thinking and reading corner now, and I'm doing a lot more of it in this apartment than the previous. I like to look out the window and pretend I'm going to sit on that fire escape that I'm terrified of, and at night it looks really pretty with my firefly lights. And now for my bathroom. This is really where I let the Parisian theme mix with the Moroccan theme. As you guys may know, white and blue are both colors that really resemble something French and something Moroccan. So everything here is white and blue. It also helps open the room since it's so small. My over-the-toilet storage is mainly for utility. It's not pretty. The only thing pretty on there is that diffuser that changes colors, but really it's more for utility than aesthetics. Spinning around, you'll see that I have 2 bath mats, and the second one that you're about to see is a Moroccan Berber pattern. That's my scale, a Moroccan Berber hand towel, a Moroccan fountain from Desenio, and beautiful flowers that have somehow died in the 2 hours before I filmed this. It's a tiny space, and I don't have a correction for this, but you're about to see, yep, the bag of my hot tools. Ignore it. Here's my beautifully renovated bathroom sink and medicine cabinet with my Le Labo hand soap. Shout out to Rad and Karina, thank you for the gift. And a sneak peek inside the medicine cabinet. Alright, that's it for my studio apartment tour. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating this space. I think home is extremely important, especially when you live in a crazy, busy, bustling city like New York City. Home is where you go relax, where you unwind, where you reflect, and where you really hit the reset button and improve yourself so that when you walk out the door, you are the best version of you that you can be. So yeah, I poured my bank account, my time, my energy, lost a lot of sleep, making this space the way it is within the first week so I could maximize my time here. Not everybody needs to be as crazy as I am, but I do love, love, love my apartment, and it's made quarantine a lot better. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I make a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media. All the links are below. In the meantime, don't forget to check out my blog, www.rougeandrouge.com, and stay tuned for season 2 of my podcast, etc., coming out soon, end of September, beginning of October. I'm still deciding on when to release it. If you have any questions or you just want to chat about home decor, living space, anything like that, drop me a comment down below. Yes, I do read them, and yes, I will respond to them. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.